This won't be the only day we talk about this one. An absolute bombshell, and as she said when she fronted the media late this afternoon, outside of State Parliament, one of the hardest days of my life. But now to Victoria and that other bombshell. The Premier's right-hand man exits stage left. The Andrews government, I don't think, has been in such a shaky state for quite some time, thanks to the pressure applied by my colleague here at Sky News, Peta Credlin. We've had the Victorian government called on early Saturday to hand over all the phone and text records of those in senior government positions, including the top bureaucrat Chris Eccles and the Premier Dan Andrews. Now, it's worth noting that the inquiry could have called for these documents a month ago when there was clearly evidence of a 6-minute gap between when the Police Commissioner thought his department would supply officers for hotel quarantine and when he was told others, or he told others, they were no longer required. But they've waited until Peta Credlin grilled Daniel Andrews at a press conference on Friday. Why can't we see who phoned the top cop, was what was asked, because that gets us closer to who made the fateful and disastrous decision to give lucrative contracts to security companies. So as Eccles and others get their phone bills ready, Eccles pulls the plug this morning.
I was shocked when I was informed last night that this call had been made and that a detailed examination of his records had shown that.
This call had to be made. Interesting one to pursue. Is this proof that Eccles decided that security guards should run hotel quarantine? Probably not. He says no, but we're getting closer. Did the Premier make the decision and tell Eccles to pass the details on? Well, he's already said no under oath, and today was quick to explain that these kinds of operational matters were not the jurisdiction of his staff.
The broader issue, or any contention that anybody in my private office would be making operational decisions like that, that's just simply not right.
OK, we take him at his word with that, but the idea being continually proffered by his government that there was no single decision made by anyone about security guards, that it had become a widespread assumption, is the greatest snow job in Victorian government history. Why didn't they assume it'd be the police? Why didn't they assume it'd be the AFP or the ADF or the health department? No less likely than security guards, private security guards. Maybe more likely. The excuse is total garbage. And surely this Board of Inquiry, which has been whipped into focus by media coverage, can see the obvious. No one wants to be the first government official to be hit with manslaughter charges under these new Victorian laws that came into being this year. That's what's at stake here. Not just bad press, jail. That would be for the manslaughter of 810 people in Victoria and counting.